It's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. It's crazy. It goes like
Hello everyone and welcome back for another sort of random game stream. We're doing Goat Simulator today, so you can forget your flight simulators, your surgery simulators and bus simulators, or the farming ones. We've got Goat Simulator, the pinnacle of simulating technology. This game came out quite a long time ago, I think now. I did play it originally on the PC, but I also have it on the Xbox, where I got, I think, just about all of the Xbox achievements for it, because there is all sorts of daft and crazy things that you've got to do in it. But we'll have a quick playthrough. It's about an hour and a half or something, because there's two worlds we're going to mess around in. We're not going to go into any of the other, because there's like tons of DLC that I checked out yesterday. Like, you know, there's all sorts of weird expansions that they've made. But we're going to play this just in the normal sort of mode. I'll bring up the desktop audio. Hopefully you can hear me and a little bit of the background noise at the same time. I'm seeing there in chat that there's already people displaying their egg counts from Creeper and Royalty. And how many millions of points is Chrissy up to? He hasn't put his in yet. Question is anyone going to redeem anything of the day, or is all saving up for the Christmas card? So we're going to start on the Goatsville one. Got the keyboard. Oh, these are all different ones that we've unlocked as well, but well, that I've unlocked previously. 13.6 for Chrissy. Here we go. This is state-of-the-art Goat Simulator. And the object is just destroy everything. And as a goat would do, just cause as much chaos as we can. There's all sorts of like crazy ragdoll effects and what have you in this as well. All sorts of other weird objectives to complete. What's that there, Creeper? Oh yeah, you can go inside that little bit there, and then every time you press the R key after that, there's just like bodies of goats that just drop down from the sky from after you've done that bit. Ooh, let's ruin their party. Back on my feet. So originally this game was like, they just made like a crazy trailer, didn't they? But everyone loved the sort of like the daft trailer that it got turned into a game. It's kind of like the oh, was it, what was that film? Was it Machete, or was it the film? No, it was Machete, wasn't it? That was, they made the daft trailer as like a mixtape, and everyone loved it, so they turned it into an actual game.
What's that doing over there?
This is the game developer's place that we're blowing up now. If we go upstairs, if we can get past all the stuff we've trashed. There's also like a mini game within this madness. If you remember the Flappy Bird game. Oops. I can't remember if I got the Xbox achievement for this one. I know I definitely didn't get a high score on the PC version of it there. So whilst I give this a couple of other goes, what's everyone else been up to today? Creeper and I had sort of a productive afternoon. We built 2 farms in the space of about an hour and a half over on the server. Oh no, we're not going to get very much success here, are we? It's like 10 times more difficult than the Flappy Bird mobile game. Nah. Let's just trash the office. Yeah, have it on the have it like within the game, but where you've got like this even smaller screen to play it on. Well, hang on, we missed a room. Let's see if we can get out of here. I thought we blocked the entire stairwell. And then just like a goat would do, go skipping through the through the fields afterwards. Apart from being able to sort of like jump and ram things, we can like lick things as well, as goats do. That will attach us to other items. So can we get in close enough? Nope. Try to see if we can get stuck to a vehicle here. Yeah, Roty, this game is just complete madness. There's also other things where you can get into like space briefly as well, but that like sort of like ends the game. On the other one, because we'll play this world for a little bit, and then we'll go on to the city world, the other one, and we'll like see something, because there's like a party on top of a skyscraper and all that sort of stuff. If I remember rightly, from one of the things that you had to do here was yeah, I think you have to bring 3 bodies up here to sacrifice them, but I can't quite remember. We'll see if there's some volunteers down here. I don't know if any of them, if much of the music and sound effects is getting through. If you can hear, like, because the soundtrack to this is just like completely like madness and wacky in the background. Here we go. We've got hold of them. Let's just drag this guy here, as all goats do, of course. That's number 1. Where's that other body we dropped? What do you think you're running to? Of course, the ragdoll effects just make it even more hilarious. Oh no, it's that button there to release. There we go. See if we can find another volunteer. I wonder where the first victim went. This way. That guy's on fire. Of course, goats, of course, are, you know, famous for their, you know, meters long, ultra sticky tongues. Come on, this way. This guy doesn't want to go peacefully, does he? Well, there's 3 volunteers. Let's just see if we can get this one a little bit closer. The music's changed. I'm not sure about that one. How many volunteers that you need to get up there. But we can always come back to it. We'll have a little bit more explore. Oh, now we're on fire. It's Q, I think, to Ragdoll. Yeah.
Wow, such a magnificent creature!
There you see, you can get stuck. Was it 5 people you need?
Look, a goat.
We need to get another 2 up there then. Another 2 volunteers. I hope all the background noise is all coming through. I don't know if I've got it configured loud enough. If not, just let us know and I'll quickly rejiggle it. Oh, we've lost some volunteers. We must have gone out of range for them spawning. Right, let's head back down and get another 2 quickly before they despawn. Oop. Why is this guy always on fire? Yeah, Royalty sounds like a good plan. Bring the ghosts, bringing his friends up to the sacrificial altar. Just another Thursday. There was somebody else here before. Oh, there we are. Oh, you meant the sounds all right. You can hear all the sort of like the wacky sound effects in the background. Right, hopefully this is enough. Stop getting up. Oh, here they go. So press R for denominate. Yeah, I can't get my words out today. So now we are a demon goat. And he has powers of gravity, it would seem. Oh, get them back up. We'll keep going down this side and explore this sort of zone here. There's a construction site, and I remember that, well, there was all sorts of weird things that you had to do to bounce up to the platforms, and I remember there being an Xbox achievement involved in it somewhere down the line. Let's see, how do we get up to the next floor? Those sort of pools somewhere that, actually, is it just... Yeah, it's just in here, isn't it? Because you can go on the, you can bounce on these as well, because I'm sure that was an achievement as well. So we could jump off there and get on top of these. I think there was an achievement for like bouncing between 5 different ones, because you see there's other ones over there. Oh, we have fallen out of the world. Yeah, the That room over there, the zero gravity one, Creeper. We'll work our way around to there. We'll break things on the construction site, and then the next stop will be over there. Try to see if I can get hold of that plane, because if we can lick the plane, we can fly over the entire arena. Oh, something's gone horribly wrong. I can't remember how to get up. Oh, maybe it's that, because we're going to jump on top of that maybe and get launched up. Next question is, how do we get up there? Ooh, one thing we have to do whilst we're here. Use our go powers to blow up the petrol station. Let's zoom back around there and try that one again. I'm not sure how to get up there. Can we run up there, maybe? What's up? We can go up the crane. Oh, yeah, we're falling back down here again. Because I know that you can get on top of it because you can jump off the crane and get onto the plane that's circling the area. Can we actually climb these ladders? Oh, we can. By using some sort of cog motion with our neck, apparently. Just winding our neck. Nice little droid inside of there. I remember that from when I played it. It's very carefully because the controls are quite all over the place with this game. You can see here, open world setting, that's where we had the sacrifice. Of course, that's how everyone climbs the ladders. Everyone uses their head for, you know, it's like a cog to climb up ladders. How else would you get up there? Yeah, you see, exactly. You must have been doing ladders wrong for years, Chrissy. Splat. Now, where did the glider go? I think we'll just give it one attempt. I think to try and see if we can catch the glider and see if we can lick it. Where on earth is it? Oh, right. Ah, we missed. Right, we'll move on to the next part of the arena anyway. We'll go into the zero gravity bit. But it looks like someone made a lot of effort to stack those boxes. I think there's some more to topple over here. Actually, can we mess them up with our special power? Don't we have the power of gravity with the R button? Yeah. Oh, I can't get out of here now. What's that there? Oh, is that what royalty does? Stacks all the boxes perfectly. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, hang on, we pressed the slow motion button. What's... Oh. What was that? Was that... Oh, F. F is slow motion. Right, let's head back in here. How do you get on the bikes? Because can't you ride the bikes? Oh, right, yeah. Ride a bike like, you know, any good goat does. Was that R? R rides the bikes. Oh, I can't go backwards. Ooh. I have absolutely no control over this right now. It's just going mad. I mean, this is how goats get around anyway, you know, so you always see them like this, you know, flying past the houses and what have you. Exactly, it's just another day at the park, isn't it, Chrissy? Right, let's see, we're in the open now. Let's see how far we can get on this. We'll try and make our way back around to the can we go backwards? Right, let's actually head now into the zero gravity thing properly, shall we? I know they just nailed it. You know, the algorithms that control the physics in this is just perfection, royalty. I think it's this way to get in, is it? Oh. Oh, we've fallen off. Oh yeah, and of course, Walking Simulator 2000. We will be coming back to that soon, because they released Acts 2 and 3. So we've got to see what happens on those. But before we do that, we have this weekend's Sunday night stroll is New Zealand. We're going to have a walk around New Zealand for an hour. Here we go. We're in the gravity room now. Let's which is Q? Yes, Q for ragdolling. There we go. With our demon goat. Which of the yeah, I'll flip the screen for you, Chrissy, so that it's all upside down on the stream end. Back up there. So, Rodney, which of the have you seen any of the VR walking simulator games, or the actual, the official walking simulator game? Because I know that we normally do the Sunday night strolls when I think it's like just as you start your shift, isn't it? That we start those on a Sunday. Hopefully, with you, because you said that you were off work for a little bit. Hopefully, you get to catch this one. Yeah, I definitely recommend the type of one that we're doing this week, because it's another one of the VR ones. I mean, we don't have like the actual VR to do it, but just playing it with a mouse and keyboard, the detail that this development team puts in is absolutely amazing. Ooh, look at the ragdoll effects on this goat. Ooh, bouncing all over the place here. Let's go. That's good, Rotate. I hope you enjoy the, especially the one coming up this weekend for the for the New Zealand one, because they're really good. Right, let's hop back up there. Right, let's head out here, and let's head round to the next stage of the thing. I can't remember what I've got on the following week. I have to check my old schedule. Right, so now we're out here. Let's see if we can lick this car as it goes around. As all goats like to do, lick cars. There we go, we caught it. Right, I'm always seeing, like, I don't know about you, but I'm always seeing goats just spinning around. Stuck to the back of cars with their tongues. It's absolutely boiling here tonight as well, Creeper. I've got the window open here, so we might hear the neighbour's dog barking and all. There we go. Is everyone feeling sober and dizzy now? What's that, Royalty? You know what goes good with goats? Are we talking like goat's cheese, maybe? Get some crackers? Oh, Royalty is, I'm actually see it this time on the screen. You've redeemed the Tales from the Coop. Right, 2 seconds. We'll quit to the main menu. It's alright for that there, just so that it's running. I suppose I can just leave the background sound on. Right, give me 2 seconds to bring the folder up for the chicken ones. Which button shall I press? That one. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. I thought I had more time there, I was just trying to blow my nose. Yep, and you've been looking forward to pressing this button all week, have you, Royalty? Well, this week, for this next redemption, we're going to be looking at a very, very special little chicken. This one is barbecue. I probably mentioned to you before. She's well, this is when she was a baby. This is the day after we got her, and I got her picture. But she's the one that she had an infection and she went completely blind in this eye here, and in her other eye she could only see probably about maybe it was about 20% vision, give or take. She could always find me. and she would walk around the garden in a grid pattern because she had it memorised where she had to go for her food and what have you. But she eventually got a little bit more sick. After I think I mentioned to you about the straw from the range. They were selling barley straw to be used in animal cages, but barley straw has I'm trying to think what the word is for it. The straw has barbs. That's the word I'm thinking of here. So it's like microscopic fine barbs, and when the chicken's breathing in, it gets stuck in their air sacs. And we lost Tika that I showed you last time you redeemed this. We lost her to it, and barbecue. She survived, but she was never right. But we, she became a house chicken basically. Just spent all of her time with me. Yeah, I'm sure I mentioned it on one of the other streams. But this was my little barbecue. She was my special friend. You can see here, because she was the bottom of the pecking order in this picture, you can see she's slightly bald on her head, and that's because the other chickens would peck her on the head and pull the feathers out of her head, because she was the bottom of the pecking order, and because she couldn't see to protect herself, which is why she always used to spend all her time with me. She was never, when we first got her, so there we go, there's a nice picture after her feathers were restored. So you can see her beautiful head feathers all returned. This was not long before we lost her, because she was doing so well and then just suddenly dropped, like that. But she was a beautiful soft girl. But you can see here in her eye, that's the only little pinhole that she could see out of, that tiny little bit there. And this eye was no good at all. She couldn't use that at all. That's why I looked after her every day. When we first got her, she was one of our lottery win chickens, so we got her with Gravy and Tika. And I think I showed you the picture of them last time, bringing them all back in the little box together when they're all little tiny babies. Obviously she was dead frightened until she got used to us, and she never really liked to be that close. She didn't like being picked up, but I found out if you supported her feet, she would be quite happy to be picked up as long as you supported her feet while you were doing it. But I remember there was one day when at a house in Cumbria, I was sat on the steps, and she just came up to us and just plonked herself next to us on the steps and cuddled into my leg. And after that, she never left us, basically, for 4 years. There we go, that's a close-up of their little barbecue. That's how it's pronounced as well, barbecue or barbecue. Oh, that was after she got sick. We got her a teddy, and she loved her teddy. She would cuddle up with him. She would watch the telly with him. At bedtime, she would go into our little box, and if you forgot to get him out in the morning, she would stand staring into our little box because she knew Teddy wasn't out to sit with her for the day. But she would cuddle up in him. Yeah, she's my little adorable baby. Oh, cuddled up with my Teddy. She's pretty much the same colour. Oh, there, I was talking about that a little while ago. She loved her mashed potato. And I would give her a mashed potato and she would just get covered in it. But you can see here as well, just like to illustrate our eyes there. But loved her mashed potato. She's a crazy chicken. This was when she was a lot younger, so that was like in our last year, and this is like in our first year. This is where we used to live. This here is Sage and Onion. He was our cockerel. I don't have that many pictures of him, so when we do that redemption to talk about him, it'll be a short redemption. But I used to love winding him up because he had such a big, like, frilly hair. If you came up behind him, he couldn't see you. So I would tickle him on his back, and he would go absolutely nuts because he didn't know where it came from. He'd storm off in a huff. Oh, there we go. That was my little barbecue. She was always cuddling in. Always wrapped up, cuddled in my arms. Reaching up for our little kisses and cuddles next to me nose. There we go, same again. That was every night. Cuddled up in my arm asleep. That was all she ever wanted to be, was cuddled up in my arms. That was our favourite place. Or covered in mash, you know, whichever came first. Oh, there we go, that's another one. Reaching up, cuddling. This was actually, I'd been to see a customer the day before, and I had to travel. I didn't see her for an entire day because I had to travel down to, like, from where I am in Falkirk down to Carlisle. So I left, you know, first thing and then came back late. And so I didn't get to see her the entire day. And the next day she was all over us. Snuggling into my face, wondering where I'd been. Oh, there we go. That was after she first got sick. She was cuddled right into my face. Such a beautiful little baby. Oh, there we go. I'm trying to have her sleep and she's watching me. Same again. Always cuddled up on my knee. That's all she wanted to be. It's actually some of my customers knew her because she was in the meetings with some of the customers as well. Tell them that she was a director of the company, really, not me. I say again, laying back in my arms, snoozing. She always found a way to cuddle up into my chest. And then you see Speckled when she was a bit younger. Barbecue with her face full of food as usual. We have this in the enclosure, just a concrete, breeze block. Makes a nice little table so the girls don't have to lean over too far. No, this is actually a 360-degree picture. If I had the time, I would bring up the 360 tools, but you get the idea of what it was. It's with my 360 camera. Yeah, that's the other one there. So you can see you got barbecue, got a little tikka. You can see Gravy's butt there, and that is a little Loxo. I say a little Loxo. She was a chunky monkey. See their enclosure in the background there. Oh, and this one going back to the house in Cumbria. So you got a little barbecue there. You got Oxo and Paxo, and this was cockerel, sage and onion. It was we got like loads of snow, so they didn't like walking in the snow, so so they were all just like skirting along the outside of the bushes. And that is, in my Minecraft world, I have a little memorial for this is on my my single player world, a little memorial to all my little girls here as well. There we go, another picture of barbecue on my nose. Oh, that was it. We made her a little cape. She didn't like it. She only had it on for about a minute. She didn't like it, so that was the end of that idea. It's because the other girls had like done a really bad job on like pulling it off feathers. So we tried that on, but she didn't like having it on her. So that only lasted like maybe about 20 seconds. Didn't want to upset her. She's cuddling into me as usual. She would sit on my shoulder and she would rest her beak like in my eye so that she could cuddle in close. This was I'd been away to Orkney for a few days and I hadn't seen her. As soon as I come back, she was desperate to get a cuddle because unfortunately she had to be looked after by my evil aunt, because this is an old picture. And my aunt, she was horrible to them. So as soon as I come back, her and the girls were absolutely all over us. Look at that cheeky little face there as well, sitting on my shoulder, cuddling in. There you go, on my shoulder again. It's just like a parrot. Let's see, I don't know how many more of these are left. Curiously looking at the camera, wondering what it was that I had. Probably because you can see, well, at least partially see a face on the screen. Wondering who's that chicken. So again, so up on my shoulder, this was like well, I say a more recent one. Enjoying the sun. So I had her on my shoulder there because it was the only angle where she could get some sun, so we were getting a bit of warm. That same picture again just turned into a square. That was a thing that she used to do as well a lot when we were up at my evil aunt's place, is quite a lot she would hide under my jacket, obviously because she wanted to be as close to me as possible because she was frightened of my evil aunt. So she would hide, cuddled up in my jacket and go to sleep. There you go, that's just wondering. She would actually try to get like right in, and she would try to put her head like on my shoulder but under my jacket. She would get herself into some right knots inside of my jacket, and she would sort of like put her feet on the inside of my, like where my pocket is, so that I could actually stand up with her inside of my jacket. Ah. Such a beautiful girl, beautiful red feathers. I still have the last thing that she gave me on like the day that I lost it. She pulled one of her feathers out and she handed it to us. It's a thing that some of the chickens do, that they'll hand me a feather, and I've still got it inside of my mobile phone. I take that everywhere with us. That little baby enjoying the sun. Oh, that was a little friend, one of our little friends in the living room when she was staying in there. Oh yeah, this is her watching our telly. She loved the Marvel films and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She would walk over, sit on her pillow, and she would quite happily watch those all day long. And this is the one that I think I showed you last week, because it's Tika's there as well, you see. So you got Tika there, Oxo there, and Barbledy at the front. Same picture from a different angle. Daft little buggers. Out of focus, this is back to Cumbria where we used to live. That was Bisto that you can see there. She was the boss of the coop. Really old bird when we got her. We only had her for maybe about 8 months, because she was already a really old chicken, but she was the boss of the coop. And you can see Speckled's butt there as well. She's always got her butt in the pictures. Oh, I love this picture of barbecue. I actually converted this one to 3D. If you remember from the business presentation, I actually show this picture in 3D. But she would sit in this little box here, because she knew that if she sat in the box there, that I would lift that box up onto the settee, and then she would snuggle up into us. Look at that little face. A beautiful little chicken. No, I think this is the last one, because when she used to live outside with the others, when the others used to live outside, this is Casserole. This is where she sits every day. Every night she has to sit up there, otherwise she cries. And Barbecue used to sit on this shoulder, snuggled in. And that is the end of the chicken slideshow. So Royalty, I hope you enjoyed that. Those sets of pictures there of little Barbecue. We'll now hop back over to the Goat Simulator. Let's see if I can actually do this within the 20 seconds. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day. There we go. I think that might have gone a little bit choppy for you guys there. I know it looked a bit choppy on mine when I actually loaded the game back up. Let's have a little bit more explore of this world because there's a few more places to visit. And then we will change over to the city world and go and explore that one. I can't quite remember. This is like you get aliens here. But I can't remember how to actually do it. Oh, I missed one there. Yeah, Road T-shirt. She was my little sweet baby. My best friend. I say, me and her went everywhere for the 4 years that I had her. She was never far from my side. Now, you can send this down the hill, but I can't remember how. Can we get up the ladders here? Nope. Nope, doesn't look like it. You can get mashed in the mechanism. Oop. Right, let's try that again. We get out of here. Are we stuck behind the terrain? Oh no. Let's have a little run over to the Stonehenge bit. Almost looks like there's a face on the side of it, doesn't there? Oops. Oh well, if half of it's fallen down, might as well let the rest of it fall down. A trash goat henge. Yeah, rotate amazing strength. Not to mention, the tongue as well. That can grip onto anything. Did I think its head stuck in the toilet there? Oh. Alright, let's go and fight the round 2. Oh, we failed. I think that unlocks another playable goat. There's one other little patch that we can explore, I think, as well. And those obviously the bits where you can go to space and what have you, but we don't really have time to do those today because this is just a quick mess around. What we will do is we will very carefully go up here and enter the tower. And become the king of the goats, or is it queen of the goats? Now if we press R, we can summon goats from the sky. Right, we'll trash this house. Ooh, hang on, this is a thing as well, isn't it? Stuck. now, just trash this place. I think what we'll do now is, because that's like the primary sort of run around of, actually I think about it, there is one other thing that we didn't do, that we have to do. It's just over here. Exactly, Chrissy. You just, it's just one of the things of life, isn't it? You're having your tea, a goat comes in, has a ball machine stuck to its back and starts firing at everyone. Another day at the office. Well, can we blow that up? Yes. Yeah, it's definitely raining goats here, isn't it? I keep forgetting every time I press R. That happens. More. That's why the game started to lag a bit as well, because of all these goats. Right, what we'll do is we will now flip into the other world, but in order to flush the cache out of the computer, we're going to quit the desktop. And then we will go back to Goat Simulator. And we'll start up the second world. Right, so play Goat City Bay. So let's use that to get a nice view of the area.
I heard goat milk makes you young.
What if we can destroy the dam? No, it doesn't look like it, does it? How do we get back? Oh, right, we get back up here. Bring a towel. Yep, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy there. I've only read the first book in there from those. I've seen the movie that they did with oh, what's her name? Is it pronounced Zoe Deschanel or something like that? And I've seen that BBC series that was incredibly of the age, shall we say, that it was made in. Slide with the old ragdoll effects. See, we'll get back. I want to see what that that gold thing was. I don't remember that.
Is that a go?
What's this thing do? Multiplayer game. Oh, you can do multiplayer, can you? We could have been causing chaos in groups. Right, let's head into the city anyway. Quite like that picture on the side of that building. Oh, we're in the city, you have to use a bike to get around, don't you? This is incredibly awkward to try and... Oop. Never mind that one then. Club, can we get in this club and trash it? I'm trying to remember because there's like things like you know, like what you were saying earlier on, Creative, about the Ninja Turtles that are somewhere in here as well, but I can't remember where you go. I should have had maybe a little scout around beforehand. Let's head to the theme park. Oh, missed it. You think I've been here before? Let's see what we can lick at the fairground. I keep forgetting about the slow motion button as well, isn't there? Oh, we got it. In slow motion. What's this? Oh. Can we ride this? Oh, we've got to go on our back now. We stick our heads through. Nope. Oh, there we go. We can ride this. Here we go. It's the best way to see the, like even when you go like bungee jumping, isn't the best way to do it is by goat's tongue. Try to remember how we get to the party on the roof now as well. Oh, we can use the mouse wheel to get further out. That reminds me of the barnacles from Half-Life. I'll have to try the roller coaster next and see if we can ride that. Right, how do we detach? Oh, we may be stuck. Oh, here we go, we're free now. Where does the roller coaster start then? Try that again. So is that a lift going up and down? Here it comes. Oh, here we go, we're almost at the top. Are we on? Ah, I'm stuck. I can't get out. Oh no. Is there a way to change our goat as well? We'll ride this back up and see if we can attach ourselves to the look at the state of that. To the roller coaster. I don't know. Lick it. Oh well, I suppose at least we're up here anyway. We'll get it on the next round. I think we're attached now. The tongue is attached. Ooh. You're not the only one that licks the roller coasters, Chrissy. I'm going to try and see if it'll let me release. Oh, smack into the bar. I thought we might have gone a bit further. Hit every bar on the way down. Momentary pause because my nose has once again turned into a tap today. Let's see if we can get into that. Well, I think that was pretty much the fairground round, wasn't it? Oh, hang on, there's a bouncy castle that we haven't destroyed. Ah, royalty, barely a flesh wound. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember how you get to, because there's like a mushroomy island place where everything gets messed up. That you can go if you lick the mushrooms. I can't remember how to get to it. I'm gonna reload it so we can try and see if we can get a different one of the. Ooh, what the hell happened here? Yep. Now, if I was pre-recording it, that would be the thumbnail. Right, we're gonna go to the main menu because I don't know how to change our. Just try and change it back to the normal goat. So we'll go to the Goat City Bay, and we'll go back to the default one. Here we go. Right, let's try head back to that building there. I'm going to see if we can see if we can get up to the party. Don't know if the party was to do with the boat or if you just maybe get on that boat. We'll try both. Ooh. Hmm. And I don't know about you, but this is how I always swim back to shore. Tongue propellant.
What's that doing over there?
Such a magnificent creature.
Here we go. Oh, I can look at the way that one flew. Oh, what on earth have we got on our head now? Yeah, it's the best elevator music ever. I'm guessing that. Ooh, actually, can we launch these? Oh, the music's all got messed up now. Oh, so just pressing R make everyone around you dance when you've got this head on. Oh, no, quick. We must lick the helicopter. Here we go. Oh, there's some kind of ramp there. Right, we have to investigate that. Oh, there it does the loop. Right, we will back to the main menu once more, just so we can reset the goat head. Because I don't know how to change it once you're in game. I don't actually know if there is a way to change it in game. We're going to try and have a look at that big ramp up there now, before we go to the dock. something we completely missed whilst we were playing on this like oversized hockey pitch. This is why we need a bike, isn't it? We ride a bike all the way down there. Oh, look at these conveniently placed boulders. Oh, it's a shame there's not a bike somewhere up here. We'll go to the dock and if we can find, if we've got time, we'll see if we can come back and ride a boat. Ooh. That was close as well, wasn't it? Right. Let's head on over this way. And see if that is a way to get to that island. I have no idea offhand.
Is that a goat?
Statue to the goat. I think this is what Doc's trying to make. Because he's doing his goat thing for this series of Hermitcraft. Right, let's lick the boat just in case. From where? Ah, here's the mushrooms. Let's lick the mushrooms. Oh, the mushrooms are escaping. I think we'll be able to fly back when we're done here. I don't know how much bigger it will actually go. Yeah, kids, don't lick mushrooms. Now, I'm not quite sure how to get back. We just have to dive in the water. It might respawn us back there. Because it doesn't look like we can fly like I originally thought we might be able to. Or maybe we can. Hang on. Alright, well, we are aquaplaning? Using that special goat power of aquaplaning. Oh, I think we're hitting some kind of invisible wall here. Yeah, I think we're definitely hitting some kind of invisible wall here. Right, we will... main menu again. Didn't have this problem on the last one, did we? Right, let's have a little bit of explore of the bottom area because we haven't really looked like at this sort of zone, have we? Let's see what kind of daft things are over here. Ooh. Evening. Oh, that wasn't important. Look, there's another house there. They've left their windows closed. Let's see if we can help them. What's this in a game? Press R to start. He's got his neck twisted backwards underneath here. So it says press R to start, but I'm not quite certain. Alright, hang on. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to control that at all. Let's just clear some of this furniture out of the way, shall we? We didn't want it there anyway. This is the, you know, the feng shui sort of style. There we go. A little bit more space so we can see the telly more clearly. I don't know how to get out of... I don't know how to get out of this menu. None of the controls are responding. No, I think we're out of luck on this one. Oh, that's a slow motion button. Here we go. Ooh, let's see where this goes. Let's try that again. Oh, missed it. Guessing that's the end of the terrain. Ooh. Ooh, what's that supposed to be? Can we lick it? Oh, it's like a goat that's been twisted. What else is down here? Thought that was some steps over there, but no, it's just a... Ooh, can we ride the blades? Of course, we use the rotary action of our neck to get up any set of ladders. And we're back to the dam. We'll have one little last sort of scout down the bottom, and then I think we'll call it a day for Goat Simulator. If there's anything you guys have spotted that, in amongst our travels that you want me to have another go at, I'm going to give one go to see if we can find where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are. They've got to be somewhere around this area. That's one way to get past it. Somewhere there's got to be a sewer entrance. Stuck in the wall. A little scout up here. There's goats all up the trees. I think I have actually seen pictures of them doing this because they're. Have you seen the pictures of the goats that are on the dams? You know that they get like right on the like the sheer surfaces of them because they're that sort of sure-footed. Definitely worth having a little look on Google, Royalty, to see if you can see the you know the mountain goats that get you know like on the sheer faces of the of like dams and stuff like that. It's where they're oops, where they live. What does this do? Grappling tongue. Oh, we have a... You just googled it, Royalty, yeah. There's like little video clips that people have. It looks like, you know, just standing anywhere, then as it like the camera pulls back and you see just where they're standing. Let's have a little zoom. Is there anything over this ridge that we might have missed? Oh, another boat. Should we see if this boat takes us anywhere? Nope, doesn't look like this boat takes us anywhere. No, I'm not sure at all though where the sewer entrance is. But we can always play this another game because we've got the you know, there's all those DLC packs, so you know we can just have a little bit of laugh and mess around on this game at a different date. Just have one last look along this little jetty thing, just in case there's like an entrance, but I don't think there is. Nah, it doesn't look like there's anything, does it? It's just something underwater, but I don't know how you would get under the water. Oh, whose restaurant is this one? There we go. Well, I think we'll call it a day there for Goat Simulator. You know, the pinnacle of simulating technology. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Tomorrow night, unless I'm mistaken, I think is Jurassic World. So you have to think of all your names for the different buildings, the different dinosaurs. I think in the afternoon I might hop on for half an hour, just to see how you go about making the extra enclosures. I won't save that obviously, because any progress that we make on that world is like for the stream. But I might hop onto it for a bit, just to try and figure out how you actually do that, so that we're not spending like 20 minutes in the stream trying to learn how to do it. But I hope you enjoyed that. You need to think of all your dinosaur puns and what have you for tomorrow for Jurassic World. And of course on Saturday we continue our horror night with Alien Isolation. I'm not sure how far we're off from the end, because I never... Last week I saw there's a list of all the missions, because there's 18 missions, and I have no idea what number mission that we're on. We've got to be at least 2/3, if not more, through the game, from what I can think. And once we've done Alien Isolation, we'll continue the horror themes for Saturdays with Dead Space. That's a really good game as well. I haven't played it for years. There is a few other new games that I'm going to be doing next week that I've rejiggled for, because it's been about a year since I last played Sea of Thieves. So we're going to give that a go on one of the days next week, I think. And also I'm going to fire up my Xbox 360, and I've got the webcam set up so that we can do Skylanders. And the webcam is going to be facing the the figures that we're going to put on top of the reader, and we'll have a little play through those games as well. But I have to fire up the 360 for that, because it's not backwards compatible. So that's a job for tomorrow. I'll have a little mess around with that, and fingers crossed it works. I know it'll work 100% for the Xbox One, but I haven't turned on the 360 for maybe 4 years now. So fingers crossed that works. So I hope you've all enjoyed this. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe. I'll press this. We'll see if this button works. Nope, it didn't work. That's the wrong picture. I thought I'd undone that. Never mind, I'll fix that for next time. But yeah, you can go and check out my friends' links. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.